Greetings. This is Sarah Rashlow. I am making this art tutorial on behalf of Baker Hunt's Art and Cultural Center. Today we are making a Valentine's Day card and painting with washable markers and table salt. Let's get started. First things first, grab our materials. So some paper, washable markers, a paintbrush, water container, and a container with some salt in it. Second thing we're going to do is we're going to fold this piece of paper into a card. So line up our card with the widest edge closest to us. Get an individual sheet of paper from the stack. And we're going to find both of our shortest edges, and we're going to hold one end in one hand, one end in the other, pull them together, pinch them between our fingers, put them on our side, and we're going to hold tight to those short edges with our fingers while we push down on the folded edge with our other hand, the flat palm of our other hand. So we can crease our card. Once we've creased our card the first time, we might need to go over that crease that we've just made with our fingers a few more times, and then we have a card. So front of the card, you can open it up and inside of the card, and you can write any messages or decorate your card in any way you like. I'm going to write Happy Valentine's Day on the front of mine. So I've written this one out for you guys, so if anyone wants to look at it, if someone needs to remember how to spell that, got it written out for you. So happy is capital H, lowercase a, p, p, y. Valentine's is capital V, lowercase a, l, e, n, t, i, n, e, apostrophe s. And day is capital D, lowercase a, y. I'm going to write it down here. If you need any help, go ahead and ask for it. I'm sure somebody will be happy to help you with this. So I'm writing happy, capital H, lowercase a, lowercase p, two p's in a pod, lowercase y. That's for and that's happy. Now I'm going to write Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is capital V, lowercase a, lowercase l, lowercase e, lowercase n, lowercase t, lowercase I, lowercase n, lowercase e, apostrophe, lowercase s. Day is capital D, lowercase a, lowercase y. So happy Valentine's Day. Now I'm going to decorate my card. I can decorate it any way I want. So simplest thing to do is to just draw some hearts on it. So I draw hearts by drawing a lowercase m and a lowercase v right under my lowercase m. It's one heart. Do some other hearts in other colors. You don't have to draw hearts. So lowercase m, then lowercase v right underneath it. Give myself a little hearts. So lowercase m and lowercase v. Now if I want, I can go over that. I can sort of create a watercolor marker effect. So I can take my paintbrush and dip it in just plain old water. Get some water on my brush, get my brush nice and wet, And I can go over those lines I've just made with my marker. That blurs the lines, mixes the colors a little bit, and I have some nice blurry colorful hearts cover the inside. So it's kind of like watercolor markers, kind of like sometimes you have watercolor pencils. These are like watercolor markers. Another technique I can do is I can open my card. This is the fun. I like this part. So another technique I can do is I can draw a heart, draw a zigzag pattern in it. You can use more than one color. In this case, I'll use purple with this too. Draw another line inside. This looks pretty, but if I want to make kind of a blurry, zigzaggy, and kind of a sparkly pattern, with one hand I stick my hands in the salt, pinch some salt, take my other hand, my brush hand, dip my brush in the water, and I go over that heart I just made, I just drew, and I sprinkle some salt after my brush. So wherever my brush goes, I leave a little salt in the water that my brush just left. And works different ways each time. It's never going to be quite the same. Good news is Valentine's Day is fast approaching, and I'm sure all of you will be making lots and lots of cards so you can get the hang of it. Here's one card where I thought the flowery, sparkly pattern came out real nice. There's another one. Still drawing. Gonna do one more heart. Show you guys a little bit of what I'm talking about. So lowercase m, lowercase v. Go over my lines of my heart a couple times if I want to make the color a little darker. Pinch some salt between my fingers with one hand, pick up my brush with the other, dip my brush in my water, start painting my heart with my brush and sprinkling salt in after my brush. Soak up that paint. Then after I've done that, while my cards are drying, I want to set that aside so it's nice and so it dries in a nice safe place. And when I'm done, I still have salt on. I can brush my salt off. If there's a lot of it left, I can brush it back into my salt container, save some salt. Then, when I'm all done, I'm going to have a pretty Valentine's Day card. Another one. Salt off too. Salt in. Well, that about does it for now. This has been Sarah Rushlow on behalf of Baker Hunt's Art and Cultural Center. Here to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. If you are interested in Baker Hunt and any of the other things that we do, check out our website, bakerhunt.org. This has been Sarah Rushlow, here to tell you to stay safe, stay creative, and I'll see you next time. Bye.